Hey there, so I'm Eric and I'm part of the Fluffies, and I'm here with some friends who are all Brazilians, and for the past 20 years I've been teaching English as a second language, and so they are fairly recent to Canada, and so I thought I would help them and you with some idiomatic expressions that we use here in Canada often, and they all deal with the topic of food. So, this is Lorena.
Hi.
Leandro.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leandro.
And Leo.
Hello.
We just met for lunch, and I'm going to ask you some questions, and then we're going to go over some expressions that are common in North America in English. So, can you tell me what part of Brazil you're from?
Espírito Santo, Vitória.
Okay.
Me too. Espírito Santo, Vitória, Brazil.
And I'm from São Paulo.
Okay, and how long have you been in Canada?
Just 6 months.
Both of you.
Me too.
Yeah.
You came together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been living here for 4 years and a half.
4.5
Yeah.
years? Okay.
4.5 years.
And so we just met for lunch, and I decided to teach them some expressions that we use constantly in North America. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them some words. I want them to say the word, and then I want you to guess what you think the word means.
Okay.
So I will give you the iPad.
This one?
Yes.
But I don't know what the means.
Okay, well, I'll explain it to you, but
Okay.
try to say the sentence.
But what is the peas?
Peas is, it's a vegetable, green, kind of like, tofu? How do you say peas?
Ervilha.
Ervilha.
Okay.
And pod?
Pod is what the peas are in.
So
Ervilha
like a
vai
cement?
Yeah.
Like peas.
Yeah, pot.
Okay, so the expression was like 2 peas in a pod. Can you guess what they might be?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Neither
My,
do I.
my guess is like when you do something and you get it, maybe two things as a benefit, like not benefits, but like I don't know, like looks like you are doing something and to get something, and actually when you see you got
Okay,
much
so
more than you were expecting.
that's a good guess.
Okay, but
There's
it's not.
one thing, there's no such thing as a wrong answer. So, like, if you say like 2 peas in a pod, basically you're saying that 2 things are alike. So, if you think of peas that are in a pod,
Yeah.
all of them are the same. They're all green, they're all the same size. So, it means that 2 things are alike.
Okay.
So,
Second.
A few moments later.
They offer someone all the tea in the world.
okay. So, the expression is to offer someone all the tea in the world.
Oh, the dog.
Okay?
Let's participate.
Yes. So, for example, let's say someone wants you to do something, but nothing will make you do this. For example, let's say you're scared of heights, and they tell you, I will pay you $2,000 to, for example, Leo, you like to go on roller coasters.
Yes, I do.
Now, I don't like heights. I don't like roller coasters. So, you could offer me
Some
All-
price to do
you
it.
All
can
the tea
offer
in
me
the
all
world.
the tea in the world, and I will still say no.
Okay.
So I really don't want to do
Yeah.
it. And for example, some people really love tea,
I got you.
and you can offer me like the most expensive tea. I still will say no.
What about 100 brigadeiros?
Now that's another, especially your
My
brigadeiros.
brigadeiros.
So you will never ride a roller coaster with me, even if I offer you 100 brigadeiros.
I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
And for those of you who saw our video that we did on the brigadeiros and brownies, Lorena was the one who made them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay. Can you guess what this might mean?
Coloque seus ovos. No, I don't know.
Leo.
I think they are talking about risks. Like you cannot put, for example, all your investment in
One thing, okay.
Very good.
One thing you have to split that, because if one basket fall and all your eggs is inside,
Yeah.
they will,
Okay.
you will
So
lose everything.
here's an example. Now, I've been to Brazil several times, and usually when we go out, we don't put our money in just one pocket, because in case someone robs us, let's say I have money here and I have money in my shoe, the money in my shoe is going to, I'll still have it even if they take my wallet.
Okay.
Nice event about Brazil. Thank you. Poxa.
I'm not just saying in Brazil, I'm saying anywhere you go on a travel, on a trip.
It's not that all the time.
I wasn't specifying Brazil.
Too late.
If you go on a trip anywhere, it's a good idea to put money in different places.
He or she is the apple of your eye. Like your another half of the orange in Brazil. No.
No.
What is
It's
this?
like my precious. Like
Yeah. Now this is something that a parent might say about their child, their son or their daughter. He's the apple of my eye. He's the most precious thing to me.
To be cool as cool a cucumber.
Do you know what a cucumber is?
Cucumber.
Pepino.
Vegetable.
Pequeno.
No.
I don't have idea.
Me
Okay,
neither.
for example, to be cool as a cucumber means that you're very comfortable, you're very relaxed. So some people, for example, if you're an ESL student and you are asked to give a presentation in front of your class, some people might be very nervous, but if you're cool as a cucumber, it's not a big deal. It's very easy to get in front of people and just start talking.
Best thing since sliced bread.
Okay, since sliced
Oh,
bread.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Again. The best thing since sliced bread.
Okay.
I have no guess about it. It's the best thing since it's last.
Do you understand sliced bread?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fatia de pão.
Yeah. So when
Like
before they invented like knives to cut the bread, it was very difficult, let's say, to have a sandwich. So the best thing since sliced bread means that this invention is so important. It's like the best thing.
It's like churro brigadeiro.
Yeah. If you haven't had it, you have to ask.
Please, try.
this
Next
is a good
one.
one.
This is a very important one.
Bring home the bacon. Bring the home something good. More or less.
For example, what do you do for a living? What is your job?
Construction.
Okay, so you're in construction. So every 2 weeks you get a paycheck.
Yeah.
So you bring home the bacon. Bring home
Okay.
money.
Your payment.
Yeah. So very important.
To have a bun in the. I'm sorry. To have a bun in the oven.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
Do you understand the word bun?
No, I don't know.
Okay, a bun is like a pãozinho.
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 Yeah.
An oven.
in the oven and where you cook with the stove.
Okay.
But this is an expression we use. Do you know what?
No, but I guess it could be something like to have something at home, like some
No.
to eat or.
This is why I chose this because it's a very funny expression. When you use the expression to have a bun in the oven, it basically means you're pregnant.
Oh.
So you have a bun in the oven, and then 9 months later,
the bun comes out.
Order a double.
Okay, now this is for Canadians.
It's Canadian, right?
It's a very Canadian expression.
No.
It's like to get something like it standard, like something
No.
like that. No, okay.
Okay, do you
Because I know what
drink
is
coffee?
yeah, I know
Double,
what's
I know in
double
Tim
means.
Hortons.
Yeah.
Okay, what is a double-double?
Duplo.
But what does it mean? Because you're right.
It's to sugar.
To put more and more.
Okay, so when you order a double-double, and you do this when you go to Tim Hortons, you're asking for a coffee with 2 milk, 2
okay.
sugar.
2 sugar,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
So double.
Double.
Yeah.
Duplo.
Yeah.
Okay. Be a coach potato.
Potato.
Potato. What is a coach?
Couch
Couch.
is like a sofa. It's
Ah, tá, ok. Uma poltrona.
Sim.
É isso?
Do you
Poltrona?
know what is it? What does it mean?
No, I didn't get it. Because it's an expression. Like,
so expressions are very hard for non-native speakers. You might know each word, but together it
Yeah.
makes a totally
Yeah.
different meaning.
Another.
So a couch potato is basically a person who doesn't sit on the couch, but lies down on the couch, watches TV, and eats.
Ah, okay.
And usually they eat junk food,
Oh.
chips, and they have a beer or cola, pizza, and they're just lying down, relaxed, very relaxed.
Doesn't cut the mustard.
Okay, this is a very funny expression also.
Doesn't good.
Now, once again, it's a word that has to do with food. And
I don't know what is the meaning mustard in this.
okay, well,
Words.
the regular
Mustard.
meaning mustard,
Mostarda.
mustard. But it doesn't cut the mustard means it doesn't. How do I explain it? If something doesn't cut the mustard, it doesn't meet your expectations. So, for example, at the end of the school year, you're expected to be able to have a conversation. But if you don't, you don't cut the mustard. You don't look at that end goal.
Don't cry over split milk.
Spilt.
Oh, don't cry over spilt milk.
Right. Now, spilt
like-
is the past of to spill. So, for example, if you're taking a drink and the water falls on the ground, so you spill the milk.
Ah, it's the same of Brazil. Não chore o leite derramado.
Yeah, something.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like if you
Don't regret something.
if you don't
that
pass
did.
in the test of your school because you didn't study, don't cry.
Yeah.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Very good.
Okay.
Excellent.
The first one. To be eye candy.
Leo knows that. We don't know that.
Yeah, so something like that. But
What do you think?
I don't remember. It's like
So,
I remember sugar teeth and something like that.
No.
Love eat sugar, but I forgot that eye candy.
okay, so if you, let's say you're at a, okay, you could say this is more a guy thing. Let's say there are a bunch of guys and you're in a bar and a pretty girl walks by and all the eyes are following.
Okay. Oh.
So she is eye candy. She's something that the guys want.
Go bananas over something.
I don't know.
No.
Okay,
It
see,
does-
these are good expressions. So if you go bananas over something, it means you really like something.
Oh, okay.
For
Like
example,
the churro brigadeiro.
Churro brigadeiro.
yeah. It's really good. So
Go fry an egg. I think when you don't do nothing, and the people say, go
it's
fry
like,
an egg.
go out, get out.
Go do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
It's like apples and oranges.
Sounds like something obvious, like I don't know, like this is.
If something is like apples and oranges, now apples is one shape and orange is a different shape, it's a different color. So it's when you compare two things that are, they might both be fruit, but together they're different shape, different color, so they're totally different things.
Like churro brigadeiro. Once again, bring it again.
Once again, and after all, it's a food expression,
Yes.
so it's like churros and brigadeiro. You just made a new expression.
This is the last.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the last one. So, if you can think of some really interesting expressions,
Actually, they do. We have one for you.
Yeah, we have
For
Okay.
Portuguese.
Yes.
You have.
Yeah, I
Real.
have. Yeah, okay. So, if someone say to you like, this person, ela nasceu com o cu virado pra lua, means like she born with his ass
in
to the moon.
to the moon.
Yeah. what that means for you, like?
I have no idea. I give up.
I thought you like, oh, you.
You're born with a lot of look.
Yeah, it means
A lot of
that
good
means that
looks,
it's a person, a good look
looking.
person. Yeah.
So, thank you very much for coming out, having lunch with us, and doing our video. And for you guys at home, follow our channel, comment. If you have an expression that you can think of, like our
it.
channel.
Thank you
Don't
so
forget
much.
to subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe, and there's a bell. If you click on it, you'll get a notification that we've put up a new video. And
And follow on Instagram, Sweet and Pieces.
yes.
Go propaganda.
Testando. Para la pípido.